Over 60? Avoid these four worst coffees and drink these four instead. Senior health tips. If you're over 60, there are four types of coffee that could be doing you real harm and four much better options you should swap in right now. For years, coffee has been marketed as the perfect morning ritual. That warm first sip, the smell drifting through the kitchen, the promise of sharper focus and even a healthier heart. But once you hit 60, things change, and not in the way most people expect. Recent research has uncovered some eye-opening findings. One type of coffee can push bad cholesterol up by as much as 45 points in just 4 weeks. Another has been tied to a 72% higher stroke risk in older adults. And yet, these same coffees are still on store shelves everywhere, sometimes even labeled as heart-friendly. Millions of seniors drink them every single day without realizing the quiet damage they may be causing to their heart, brain, and kidneys. And honestly, that's not your fault. Big companies often bury the real story behind clever packaging and half-truths, so the risks never reach you. That's exactly why today I'm sharing the 4 coffees older adults should avoid, the ones that may be silently working against your health, along with 4 better choices that can help protect your memory, keep your muscles strong, and lower your risk of disease. This isn't a sales pitch, it's real science. So before you pour your next cup tomorrow morning, you're going to want to hear this. But first, 2 quick questions for you. What kind of coffee do you normally drink? And have you ever skipped breakfast and just had coffee instead? Drop your answers in the comments below. I personally read and respond to everyone, and I'll share tips that actually fit your situation. Worst coffee number 4, flavored instant coffee packets. You probably know this one right away. It smells amazing. It's sold in every grocery store, and it feels incredibly convenient, but for older adults, it may be quietly wearing down your kidneys. At first glance, these little packets seem totally harmless, even cozy. They're fast to make, they smell inviting, and they come in sweet flavors like hazelnut or vanilla. Some brands even advertise added vitamins or no sugar added. But what those cheerful labels don't tell you is what's actually hiding inside. And for people over 60, these mixes can quietly put stress on your metabolism, kidneys, and heart. One big concern is an ingredient called propylene glycol. This chemical helps artificial flavors blend smoothly, which sounds innocent enough, but here's the truth. It's actually a petroleum byproduct. Younger people might handle small amounts just fine, but as kidney function naturally slows with age, older adults can't process it as efficiently, and it can build up, putting extra strain on your organs. A 2022 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who drank flavored instant coffee every day were 39% more likely to develop insulin resistance, a dangerous step toward type 2 diabetes. And that's not all. Many of these mixes also hide trans fats, often listed as hydrogenated palm oil. Trans fats are well known for raising bad cholesterol and feeding plaque buildup in the arteries. A 5-year study published in the American Journal of Clinical Lipidology tracked more than 1,400 seniors and found that daily use of hydrogenated creamers raised heart attack risk by 28%. And then there are the artificial sweeteners, things like sucralose and acetylsulfame potassium. These chemicals can throw off the natural balance of healthy gut bacteria, the very bacteria that protect you from inflammation and keep your immune system strong. When that balance gets disrupted, digestion suffers, inflammation climbs, and your body's defenses start to weaken. If you love a little flavor in your coffee, go natural instead. A drop of pure vanilla extract, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a bit of unsweetened cocoa can give you that same cozy feeling without putting your kidneys, heart, or blood sugar at risk. Worst coffee number 3, coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. Additives aren't the only problem. This next type of coffee looks smooth and harmless, but that little swirl of creamer could be hurting your brain and your waistline. And for many people over 60, coffee just doesn't feel right without that creamy finish. And if you're lactose intolerant, non-dairy creamers can seem like the perfect solution. But here's the reality that small splash may actually be more damaging than the coffee itself. Most store-bought creamers aren't made from real milk at all. They're blends of synthetic oils, preservatives, and fillers that get harder for your body to handle as you age and become more sensitive to chemicals. One of the most concerning ingredients is titanium dioxide added to make creamers look bright and perfectly white. That's the same substance used in paint. According to a 2021 study in the Journal of Toxicological Sciences, titanium dioxide triggered oxidative stress in human cells, speeding up tissue damage and aging. In lab tests, researchers even observed DNA damage after just 4 weeks of exposure. Another issue is the hydrogenated oils found in these creamers, which are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. While your body does need small amounts of omega-6, too much throws off the balance between inflammation and healing. According to research in the journal Aging Cell, seniors with higher omega-6 levels scored 31% lower on memory tests. Over time, this imbalance can show up as joint pain, stiffness, and faster mental decline. And the trouble doesn't stop there. Many creamers also hide corn syrup solids and maltodextrin processed sugars that spike your blood sugar within minutes. The result? Energy crashes, brain fog, and gradual belly weight gain. If you love that creamy texture, there are much better options. Try organic whole milk even after 60. The healthy fats help your body absorb important vitamins. Or go with unsweetened almond milk, fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Better yet, try retraining your taste buds to enjoy black coffee, maybe with just a tiny pinch of pink Himalayan salt to soften the bitterness. That way, you protect your brain, your heart, and your waistline while still enjoying your favorite morning ritual. Worst coffee number 2, decaf made with chemical solvents. Maybe you've already made the switch to decaf, thinking it's the safer choice. But the truth is, most store-bought decaf is hiding a chemical that may be far more dangerous than you'd ever expect. Many seniors choose decaf because it seems gentler, no jitters, no racing heartbeat, and easier on blood pressure. But here's the problem. Most decaf on grocery store shelves isn't made using natural water-based methods. Instead, it's processed with a harsh chemical called methylene chloride, the same substance found in paint strippers and industrial cleaners. Coffee makers often claim that the roasting process burns this chemical off, but testing tells a different story. A Stanford University study found traces of methylene chloride up to 10 parts per million in several popular decaf brands. While that level falls just under the FDA's legal limit, health experts warn that legal doesn't always mean safe, especially when you're drinking it every single day after 60. Why does this matter? The EPA classifies methylene chloride as a probable human carcinogen. Even tiny amounts can reach the brain and interfere with mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses that fuel your brain cells. When they start losing energy, you may notice memory slips, dizziness, or mental confusion symptoms that can feel a lot like the early signs of dementia. And the risks don't stop with the brain. Your liver and kidneys, already working more slowly with age, are the main organs responsible for filtering out whatever's left behind. Worst coffee 1. Unfiltered boiled coffee. And now we've reached the most dangerous coffee of all. Surprisingly, it's the kind that many people assume is the most natural option. Worst coffee number 1, unfiltered boiled coffee. This includes French press, Turkish coffee, Scandinavian stovetop brews, or any method that doesn't use a paper filter. It might feel wholesome and old-fashioned, but it carries a serious hidden risk. The problem is a compound found in coffee oils called cafestol. Unlike dietary cholesterol, cafestol actually signals your liver to produce more LDL, the bad cholesterol that clogs your arteries. A 2020 study in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that people who drank unfiltered coffee had a 30% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. For older adults, LDL levels rose by as much as 45 points in just 4 weeks of drinking unfiltered coffee daily. This is especially dangerous after 60, when arteries naturally stiffen and cholesterol buildup speeds up. Adding caffeine is like pouring fuel on the fire. It accelerates plaque growth, raises blood pressure, and increases the risk of both heart attacks and strokes. But the harm doesn't stop with your heart. Unfiltered coffee also retains more oils and acids that can irritate the stomach, making reflux, gastritis, or ulcers worse. Over time, this irritation weakens nutrient absorption and lowers your immunity. On top of that, many traditional metal coffee pots, especially older aluminum ones, can leach metals into your brew. With age, the kidneys clear these metals less efficiently, adding yet another layer of stress on your body. The good news? The fix is simple. Use a paper filter. A drip machine or pour-over setup traps most of the cafe stall while still letting the antioxidants and flavor come through. If you love your French press, you can add a paper disc to the filter or alternate between filtered and unfiltered brews throughout the week. Even small changes can lower your LDL, ease digestion, and protect your heart. For older adults, switching to filtered coffee isn't just a small habit tweak, it's a meaningful step toward protecting your arteries, calming your stomach, and reducing your disease risk. Best coffee. For organic medium roast Arabica, now that we've covered the 4 worst coffees to avoid, let's get to the good news, the 4 best choices every senior should enjoy, all backed by real science. Best coffee number 4, organic medium roast Arabica. So why Arabica? Compared to Robusta beans, Arabica naturally contains higher levels of chlorogenic acid, a powerful antioxidant with 2 major benefits. First, it helps lower inflammation that slows silent fire that damages blood vessels and stiffens joints. Second, it improves how your body handles sugar, preventing the sudden spikes that drain your energy and raise your long-term health risks. A 2021 study published in Nutrients found that seniors who drank 2 cups of Arabica daily had a 27% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes and a 19% drop in inflammation markers compared to those who didn't drink coffee at all. But here's something a lot of people overlook: the water you brew with. Using unfiltered tap water can introduce contaminants like lead, copper, or chlorine right into your cup. Over time, these can put stress on the kidneys and even speed up mental decline. Brewing with clean filtered water makes sure you're getting all of coffee's benefits without hidden toxins sneaking in. For the healthiest cup, use a drip or pour-over maker with a paper filter. The filter catches caffeine, the compound that raises cholesterol, while still letting all the antioxidants and flavor pass through. How should you drink it? Black is best for the full antioxidant effect. But if you prefer it creamy, add a splash of grass-fed whole milk or unsweetened oat milk enriched with B vitamins. Skip the sugar. For a touch of natural sweetness, try a pinch of Ceylon cinnamon. It tastes wonderful and also helps keep blood sugar in check. Best coffee 3, cold brew concentrate. If Arabica sounds like a smooth upgrade, wait until you hear about a type of coffee that's even gentler on your stomach and may even help protect your eyesight. Best coffee number 3, cold brew concentrate. Cold brew is easier on digestion, supports heart health, and can even help keep your vision strong as you get older. The secret is all in how it's made. Instead of running hot water over coffee grounds, cold brew is prepared by steeping coarsely ground beans in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. This slow, gentle process reduces acidity by as much as 70%, making it far less irritating for sensitive stomachs and cutting down on issues like reflux, gastritis, and indigestion. Cold brewing also preserves more of coffee's natural antioxidants, especially chlorogenic acids and melanoidins. These compounds strengthen blood vessels, protect the heart, and guard against age-related eye problems. A 5-year study found that seniors who consumed melanoidins daily had a 31% lower risk of macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of vision loss in older adults. Doctors at Mount Sinai tested cold brew on 400 older adults with acid reflux. Remarkably, 89% of them were able to drink it without any symptoms, including people who had avoided coffee for years. Cold brew also delivers more benefits because no boiling water ever touches the grounds. This prevents the formation of bitter quinic acids and keeps about 40% more metabolism-boosting compounds intact. Even better, cold brew contains up to 250% more magnesium than hot coffee, which is important for a steady heart rhythm, bone strength, and healthy muscles after 60. To enjoy it, dilute 1 part concentrate with 3 parts water for a light morning boost, or mix it 1-to-1 for a stronger afternoon pick-me-up. It's also very practical once made. It stays fresh in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Many seniors even freeze it in ice cube trays and drop a few cubes into milk or water for an instant coffee fix. Want to make it yourself? Use coarsely ground medium roast Arabica beans. Combine 1 cup of grounds with 4 cups of filtered cold water. Let it steep in the fridge for 24 hours, then strain through a paper or mesh filter. Drink it black for maximum antioxidants, or add unsweetened almond or oat milk for extra calcium and even less acidity. Best coffee too. Coffee with collagen peptides. Cold brew is a great upgrade, but there's another way to make your morning coffee work even harder for your health. Imagine a cup that not only wakes you up, but also strengthens your joints, supports your bones, and helps your skin stay firm. That's exactly what happens when you stir collagen peptides into your coffee. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. It holds together your joints, muscles, bones, and skin. But as we get older, production slows way down. After 50, collagen levels drop about 1 to 1.5% every year. By the time you're in your 60s, the loss really starts to show. Joints feel stiff or achy. Climbing stairs gets harder. Skin starts to sag. Cuts take longer to heal. Muscles don't feel as strong. Most people chalk this up to just getting older, but a lot of it actually comes from collagen depletion. And that's why coffee makes such a perfect partner. Stirring in hydrolyzed collagen peptides delivers collagen in its most absorbable form. The warmth of coffee doesn't break it down. In fact, the heat boosts circulation, helping those amino acids travel straight to the tissues that need repair. Among those amino acids are glycine, which calms inflammation in joints and muscles, and proline, which plays a key role in rebuilding cartilage and connective tissue. In 2020, the Journal of Clinical Nutrition studied seniors between the ages of 60 and 75 who took 10 grams of collagen peptides daily for 6 months. Results showed a 40% improvement in joint mobility, a 25% decrease in muscle pain, and even an increase in hip bone density, one of the most important areas for preventing fractures. To make it, brew your regular coffee, ideally a clean medium roast Arabica with filtered water. Stir in 1 scoop, about 10 grams, of collagen peptides. They dissolve instantly with no added flavor, so your coffee tastes exactly the same. Drink it in the morning or before light exercise, when the combination of caffeine and collagen can help with recovery and muscle tone. When choosing a powder, look for grass-fed bovine or wild-caught marine collagen. Always go with hydrolyzed peptides for the best absorption and make sure the brand is third-party tested to confirm it's free of heavy metals. Best coffee. One coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. If collagen sounds powerful, just wait. The #1 upgrade doesn't just protect your joints, it also sharpens your brain, steadies your blood sugar, and fuels your muscles, all in a single cup. Best coffee #1. Coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. This simple combination can turn an ordinary morning into something truly extraordinary. Adding MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon creates a blend that energizes the brain, supports the heart, and helps preserve your strength well into your 70s and beyond. Let's start with MCT oil. MCT stands for medium-chain triglycerides, a special type of fat derived from coconut oil. Unlike most fats, MCTs go straight to the liver, where they're quickly converted into ketones, a clean, efficient energy source for both your brain and your muscles. That matters because as we age, the brain becomes less efficient at using glucose, its usual fuel. This slowdown is linked to brain fog, memory slips, and even early cognitive decline. Ketones bypass that problem entirely, delivering steady energy directly to brain cells. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that older adults who added MCT oil to their diet improved memory and mental flexibility by 31% in just 8 weeks. But the benefits go beyond the brain. MCT oil also helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce energy crashes, and encourage the body to burn fat instead of breaking down muscle, a key factor in preventing sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle strength. Now let's talk about Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon. Most cinnamon sold in stores is actually cassia, which contains higher levels of coumarin, a compound that can stress the liver when used every day. Ceylon cinnamon, by contrast, is milder, sweeter, and completely safe for daily use. It's rich in cinnamaldehyde, a compound that improves insulin sensitivity, relaxes blood vessels to support healthy circulation, and reduces the inflammation tied to heart disease and joint pain. A 2022 meta-analysis in diabetes research and clinical practice found that daily Ceylon cinnamon lowered fasting blood sugar by 18 milligrams per deciliter and cut triglycerides by up to 30% in older adults. Here's how to make it. Brew a medium roast coffee with filtered water. Add 1 teaspoon of MCT oil and half a teaspoon of ground Ceylon cinnamon. Blend for 20 seconds to get a creamy, latte-like texture, or simply stir if you prefer to keep it simple. Drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach to boost ketone production and sharpen mental clarity. Many older adults report feeling more focused within 30 minutes, enjoying steady energy all the way to lunchtime, and noticing less joint stiffness after just a few weeks. Now you've seen both sides, the coffees that can quietly chip away at your health, and the ones that can keep you sharp, strong, and full of energy well past 60. Making even one small change to what you drink each morning can protect your heart, support your memory, and give you the steady, reliable energy you deserve throughout your day. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a like, share it with a friend who loves their morning coffee, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss new health advice. And I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let me know which coffee you're going to try tomorrow. If this video helped you, hitting that like button really does make a difference for the channel. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you're always first to see new videos. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next videos. I love hearing your thoughts, so please subscribe and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.